Hiya, it's Nikki. How are you? I'm a personal branding coach. I'm an actor, a coach, a writer, a speaker, and I really hope to give you lots of really great nuggets to think about today. And I'm beginning with this phrase that may have come up time and time again for you. I know that it certainly has for me, which is, you're a bit keen. And I've experienced this all my life, actually, from the person who would book early to get their spot or would organize things in advance. Like when I did my coaching course, for example, I blocked everything out in my diary for the year ahead because I set a goal that I wanted to complete my training in a year. With lots of other stuff going on, I had to be organized. But people were like, oh, you're keen, you're organized. I'm not organised all the time, but with certain things, I like to get ahead of the game. Likewise, I have been in relationships in my early 20s, and I say relationships loosely, where I've gone, what are you into this? What is this? Or like somebody's messaged me and I've actually messaged them back. I haven't waited 3 days, but would have been known around a table full of boys probably as like, oh, she's a bit keen. Likewise with programs, with things that I purchase, I'm really keen to get them on my back. If I buy new clothes, I want to wear them immediately because I feel really excited. If I get some new skincare, I want to get it all on my skin and see what it's like. And I've got that curious mind. And what I've seen over the years is some people don't risk being called out as being keen, that we feel like we have to play hard to get. We feel like we should have to kind of pull back a little bit because we don't want to be too much for people, or we don't want to really show how much we care. And obviously I'm not doing those things from a desperate way of like, I don't know, joining a program and then being in the Facebook group for every single minute of every day. But I will do what I say that I will do, and I will show up, and I will try wherever I can, and I endeavour to keep my word and my action really close. And it's been an interesting conversation that I've had to have with myself, because I'm always having words with myself, what that keenness looks like. And quite often the people who roll their eyes or like nudge their mate or give you a little snigger and criticize you for being too keen are the people who are not taking action, or are the people who are too scared to make the first move, or they are anxious about being vulnerable in that situation. And of course, I feel all of those things as well. I feel anxious, I feel imperfect, I feel like I don't know all the answers. But I do try and work from this place of having a go. So I guess what I'm looking for is when I have clients or opportunities that come to me where they will say the words in the email, I'm ready to book. How do I pay you? Can we do this right now? When's the earliest that we can have a conversation about this? And if it's aligned as well, because that's really important, but that's another one for another video. If that meeting of minds or those two people coming together is something that really excites me and they're good to go, that really puts fire in my belly. So there may be clients that you've come into contact recently and they're like, yeah, I'm definitely going to book with you. I just need to get my kids settled in school, or, oh, I'm going on holiday. I'll be in touch when I'm back. They're not your priority. You don't need to chase those people, because what you end up doing is just becoming a nuisance or adding another thing to their to-do list because they're in a state where they are, or they believe that they're really busy. So your responsibility with your clients, the opportunities that you want to attract, the rooms that you want to be in, is to be in that state of keenness, of being positive, of being ready to go, of being alert, of being connected in that situation, rather than having to convince all of the other people who are not quite ready yet, who are not keen to come on board. It's almost like those moments, you know, when you'd go on a bus trip with school and everybody's sitting on the bus after the toilet stop, and there would always be like somebody who's left their going out shoes in the wardrobe back at the youth hostel or the hotel or wherever you were staying, or there's always somebody that's got stuck in the toilet, or there's always some kind of drama. And the main thing that you can do in that circumstance is hold the bus. Stick to what you're doing. Stick with your plan. Stick with your level of how you show up. It's not your responsibility to almost like convince the other people or try and make their behavior acceptable or try and bring yourself down to those levels. And maybe as you're watching this, you're like, yeah, all right, Nikki, but we can't do things perfectly all the time. Maybe what I'm saying is triggering because maybe there are things in your business where you go, yeah, I'm just dabbling here. I'm not doing what I need to do. I did say that I would send that email to that person and I haven't done it yet. Or I did say that I would deliver X, Y, and Z, or I'd provide a quote, or I would do something different, and I've not moved forward on it. Don't make yourself wrong. We all are a work in progress. We're all trying to figure this out. But really realize that how you do one thing is how you do everything, and people do notice these things. If you're like everything's a bit bumpy, everything's kind of slipping down, you would notice it if you were in a car, wouldn't you? If you're like, oh, that brake feels, oh, what, oh, is it the road? Is it, what is it? People can feel that energy. So especially when you're thinking about yourself as this personal brand of showing up, of delivering what you say that you're going to do, to being the go-to person, that keenness is most welcomed, especially in this busy environment where people need to sign stuff off at the end of the day. People need you to respond to the email so they can do the next things. And all of the things that I've done in my life have never come to me because I was like the last person to respond, or I gave them like a week to think about things and I played hard to get for a while. For the majority, it's been fastest finger first and going, yes, this sounds fantastic. Yes, I'm in. Yes, let's talk more. Why don't we have 10 minutes chat tomorrow? All of those things. So I would love to hear what has come up for you today with the things that I've been saying. What's really resonated, and where do you need to up your keenness in your brand, in your business, how you're showing up, and what does that look like in tangible action? As always, thank you so much for listening, for watching. Please subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. And you can go over to my free section on my website. You can join a masterclass, you can book a free 15-minute session, or if you're ready, if you're keen, you can purchase a program or a one-on-one with me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again very soon. Bye.